Hey guys, this is Falon here, and welcome back to another episode of Falon Reads Books. And today, I'm going to be reading Nick Jr.'s The Backyardigans Race to the Tower of Power. Here's the cover. Here's the spine. The words are so small that it's impossible to read, so I'm gonna put the spine close to the camera so you can see them. And here's the sorry guys. Anyway, here's the back cover. It says, supervillains Pablo and Tyrone plan to use their powers to take over the world. To do that, they have to capture the key to the world in the Tower of Power. Will the superheroes Uniqua and Austin be able to stop them? Adapted by Catherine Lucas and illustrated by Dave Akins. Look for more books about the Backyardigans at your favorite store. Here's Pirate Treasure and Jungle Colors. This book is made in 2006. Okay, before I can read this book, I'm just gonna go on a little break for a little while, and I'll come back when I'm ready. See you later, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back from my break. And now, without any further ado, let's read. Nick Jr.'s The Backyardigans Race to the Tower of Power. Adapted by Catherine Lucas. Based on the original teleplay by Adam Peltzman. Illustrated by Dave Akins. Pablo and Tyrone were playing in the backyard. Wahaha! We're supervillains, said Pablo. I'm Yucky Man. I have the power to make things yucky. And I'm Dr. Shrinky, said Tyrone. I have the power to make things small. Wahaha! Hey, Dr. Shrinky, said Pablo. Let's use our supervillain powers to take over the world. Yeah, replied Tyrone. To do that, we need to capture the key to the world that's hidden in the Tower of Power. Wahaha! Let's go! As soon as the villains left, two superheroes bounded into the yard. I'm Captain Hammer, said Austin proudly. I can build anything. And I'm Weather Woman, announced Uniqua. I have the power to change the weather. Look, said Austin, pointing to a tiny gooey slide. The supervillains have been here. They must be after the key to the world, said Uniqua. Come on, it's superheroes to the rescue! Meanwhile, Pablo and Tyrone were making villainous plans in the Forest of Darkness. This way, Yucky Man, said Tyrone. We need to cross the land of cold. Not so fast, supervillains, said a voice. Superheroes, yelled Pablo. The heroes chased after the villains. Ground, get sticky, ordered Pablo. Zlurp! The ground beneath the superheroes turned into a yucky, smelly mud pit. We're stuck! Cried Uniqua as she watched the villains escape. Quick! Captain Hammer! Get us out of here! Austin found a stone and banged it with his superhero hammer. Quick as a flash, a mud-sucking vacuum cleaner appeared and sucked up all the yucky mud. Come on, called Uniqua. We can't let the villains get to the Tower of Power before we do. Said Austin a few moments later. I guess we've reached the land of cold. Look, said Uniqua, pointing. The villains were sliding across the ice toward the tower. Quick, build us a boat, Captain Hammer. Bang! Austin hit a twig with his toy hammer. And poof! A boat appeared. And now I'll use my superpowers to change the weather, said Uniqua. Weather change to hot. The sun grew hot. Crack! The ice began to melt. Uh-oh, said Tyrone. The ice is melting. Moments later, the two villains stood stranded on a tiny iceberg, while the superheroes rode past them. Then Pablo had an idea. He pointed at the water. Superheroes hate yucky, smelly goo, he said. Water, turn to gobbly goo! Zlurf! said Uniqua. I hate yucky goo! You can't defeat the power of yuck! Pablo shouted as the supervillains sloshed past. I know, said Austin. I'll build a bridge. Whack went his hammer. Moments later, the superheroes were running over a bridge and toward the Tower of Power. Drat! Said Pablo as the superheroes dashed past them. Foiled again! Do something, Dr. Shrinky! Tyrone pointed at Austin and released... Sorry, guys. Tyrone pointed at Austin and unleashed his shrinking rays. Zap! We've got to get to the top first, squeaked a tiny Austin as the villains ran into the tower. It's up to you, Weather Woman. Uniqua waved her arms. Whoosh! A twister picked them off. Whoosh! A twister picked them up off the ground and carried them up to the top of the tower. At last, said Pablo. We've got the key to the world. Oh, no, you don't, shouted Uniqua. As Tyrone and Pablo shot their rays at Uniqua, she grabbed the key and held it up. The rays bounced off the key and back onto the villains, shrinking them and covering them with goo. Then Austin banged a paper clip with his hammer. The tiny gooey villains found themselves trapped in a cage. Said Pablo. We promise to be nice. If we let you out, said Uniqua, then you have to promise to be superheroes. And instead of stealing the key to the world, promise that you'll help us protect it. Promise, said Pablo and Tyrone. Austin opened the door to the cage, and out they came. Then Tyrone made them... Sorry, guys. Then Tyrone made all three of them big again. I'm not Dr. Shrinky anymore, announced Tyrone. I'm Dr. Grow, the superhero! And I'm now very clean guy, said Pablo. Suddenly, they heard a rumbling sound. I'm also a very hungry guy, Pablo said, laughing. Let's all go to my house for a super snack, suggested Austin. We have granola bars. Before going into Austin's house, Pablo turned and looked at everyone. Wah-ha-ha! He cackled. Unico looked at him sternly. Oops, said Pablo. I mean, superheroes to the rescue! The end. And at the end of this book, there's a screensaver, and it says, Parents join nickjr.com today and download it for your child free. Visit www.nickjr.com/buy screensaver. And not only is it a screensaver, it's a game. The big circle said so. Well, guys, I hope you like this video. And sorry for the misreading of words or mistakes. I really try my best. And, yeah. What do you want me to read next? Type it down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'll get better at reading on that said next video. You're watching Falon Reads Books, and I'll see you guys in next video. Toodaloo!